15th season of Survivee comes to a close now.
And of course, for the final, our third annual snowball fight.
We're only focusing on the two players who can still win the title, Sammy Davis and Xander Wilson. Both of them getting ready for their final challenge. Sammy takes on Devon for the umpteenth time. Meanwhile, Xander takes on Deck. We're either going to have our 10th Premiership champion, or a third player will be crowned 3-time champion. So for one final time, let the game begin. And Deck starts us off. Ooh, nice blocking from Xander. Can he fight back? Ooh, nice hit from Devon. Can Sammy fire? Good hit from him. Sammy was restocking, he's ready. Devon tries to dodge, but it doesn't work. Devon goes for a double whammy, he misses. He's running away from Sammy. Bullseye from the Canadian international. It appears Devon is trying to make some more snowballs, which he uses to fire at Sammy, but it's not working. Well, it did work for the most part, but Sammy's got one snowball in his hand. Kasplat! Meanwhile, in Xander's game, he's getting pummeled. Deck's too good for this game. He's won a couple of snowball fight tournaments in the past. And what's this? Sammy looks like he's ready for a rain of snow. Devon witnesses. He knows it could be over yet again. Sammy throws the snow into the sky. Massive Kasplat! Devon covered in snow. Oh, he'll be feeling that one for the next couple weeks. Game. And it looks like Sammy has won. It doesn't matter what Xander does for now. He's managed to do it. Sammy Davis, crowned 3-time champion at just the age of 18.
We've already seen that 2 years ago. But either way, congratulations, Sammy, for winning Survivee once again. Over to you, Jeff.
Surprise, I'm alive! Thank you once again, Tumbleweeds, for a fantastic season. And to round it all off, here's Alan Lamborn with a classified check.
The Survivee Party Premiership. Xander Wilson 86, Deck McGarrigle 87, Jayan Bjorn 67, Katrina Hills 68, Hikaru Shihi 90, Elijah DeChambeau 101, Chuck Connors 71, Scott Ryan 70, Ruby Rose 71, Madison Daniels 77, Sana Shihi 74, Sonia Apreda 91, Devon Wilson 66, Sammy Davis 67, Sai Kamiki 91, Earl Rutter 67, Terrence Parker 78, Jonathan Ramirez 84, Destiny Mercer 96, Callum Roberts 83. The Survivee Party Championship. Haruto Lee 85, Bethany Stewart 107, Sophie Kingston 65, Ricky Albright 52, Alex Williams 76, Marcus Lee 41, Trick Happy 76, Adrian Anderson 86, Kate Maximus 91, AJ Rosier 73, Baekhyun Choi 79, Tessarata Kanu 93, Danny Cooper 82, Brittany Carson 74, Kat Bailey 80, Sue Helens 77, Rio de Janeiro 84, Brian Burns 64, Noah Sanchez 55, Ashley Nicholson 72, Aiden Forster 98, Daniel Jackson 100, Zoe Burke 81, Samantha Tremblay 94. Survivee Party League 1, Sally Roberts 77, Ahidul Kuroi 74, Jay Walker 60, Clyde McBride 56, Takeshi Joe 67, Lynn Lewis 109, Ethan Hawks 106, Keith Flanagan 73, Peter Lee 81, Max Connor 90, Ryo Yamamoto 80, Sora Yoku 88, Matthew Spires 44, Weiss Schnee 70, Stephen Cavalier 75, Connor Baxter 53. And the same score can be said for Lloyd Lee and Carson Mason. Lloyd Lee wins 75-53 against Carson Mason. So if I don't say that correctly the way I usually do, I still love you, all of you Lloyd fans and Carson fans. Elena Jones 73, Ed 80, Mike Allister 55, Zero Yamato 92, Ross 66, Josh Daniels 67. And Survivee Party League 2, May Smith 96, Aaron Fox 86, Nick Maxwell 70, Carl 73, Tei Shin 78, Yuki Osaki 101, Zorbe Furuhashi 63, Gordon Jones 81, Blake Belladonna 78, Stephanie Blake 102, Mashido Osaki 77, Rachel Braden 94, Bill Gunther 56, Yang Rose 83, Gavin Watson 94, Axel Bailey 120, Marty Kyle 69, Alan Tracy 87, Brad Thompson 59, Riku Kuyen 88, Sly Albert 75, Felix Lewis 98, and lastly Manny McCade 71, Sayo Oharu 90.
Thank you once again, Alan, and these are the tables for the final day of Party 6. Sammy Davis, 3-time champion now. What an honor it is for the young 18-year-old, and just days away to become 19. An early birthday present yet again for him. Xander had a fantastic season, but I'm sure he'll be happy with 2nd place. And Deck, 3rd place, it's nothing new for him. 3 wins in the last 3 games. Awesome redemption arc. And Sana rounds up the top 4. Madison finishes just below the top 4, and Destiny finishes in 6th place. And not only does she beat her highest ever finish, she does it without losing a single challenge. Where's this come from? Either way, Chip finishes back in the top half, Jonathan with a top half finish, Sonia and Hikaru round in the top half of the top flight. Down at the bottom, it was to be expected for Terrence. He was the favorite to go down. Earl and Sayaka confirmed their first ever relegations in Survivee, full stop. Earl after 3 seasons in the top flight, Sayaka after 7, and a silver medal on her debut. Elijah being Elijah. Scott had an expected debut, but then again it wasn't expected. He did finish in the bottom half, but he didn't get a single win. Hopefully next season, Jaehyun finds some form back into 15th. Katrina with a 14th place finish. Welcome to the Premiership, as Ruby, Callum, and Devon finished in the bottom half. In the championship, we all knew Kat was going up, but we didn't know she was going up with silverware. That's another trophy for the TWAD team. Well done, Kat. 4 points ahead of Danny, who finishes in 2nd. It'll be another silver medal for the Scot. And Kat and Danny will be in the Premiership next season. And either Ashley, Zoe, Kate, or Adrian will join them. So the playoffs are Ashley against Adrian and Zoe against Kate. Samantha finally gets a top half finish, but finishes below the playoffs by a single point. But she won't care, knowing her bottom half streak is over. And Baekhyun, 8th place, a good debut for him. Brittany and Sophie in the top 10. And look at that, a disappointing campaign for Aiden Forster in 11th. And Rio de Janeiro, the Blue Brazil, rounds up the top half. Down at the bottom, Marcus, pointless. We knew he was already relegated. But Trig and Ricky surprised me. They are the first group to suffer promotion and relegation in the same occasion. Ricky gets relegated for the first time ever. All 3 of them were promoted from League 1 11 seasons ago. Shocking how the times have changed. Haruto manages to gain another season in the championship along with Brian. AJ's really started to lose form, isn't he? He might be a favorite for relegation next season. He's been found out tactically from some players. Sue finishes in 18th. Daniel finally experiences what championship survival is like, as he gains a second season for the first time in the second division. Loads of placements, I know. Axel being Axel nowadays. Tessa survives as well, along with Noah and Bethany, who had a decent season. Roderick will not be happy. In League One, it was obvious for Josh. We all knew he was going to be champion of League One. Steven makes it one and done on his return to League One, and he will be a championship player once again. Weiss and Ed, with 6 wins in a row, hold playoff places, and they will join Jay, who bottled promotion massively, and Hawk on his debut. So, League One playoffs will be Weiss versus Hawk and Ed versus Jay. Sayori yet again misses out on the playoffs for only the second time. And Carson, gutted. That's the only word I can describe. I'm gutted. I thought Carson would make the playoffs or even get promoted. Max and Keith with solid first seasons back in League One. Lynn and Peter make up the top half. Down at the bottom, it was to be expected for Ahito. He would be relegated. Sadly, Rio goes down after his playoff defeat last season. Same with Mike and Takeshi. So Mike will be heading down, along with Ahito, down to League 2 for the first time ever for both players. Rio after 3 seasons, and Takeshi after, 13 seasons away from the 4th division. Takeshi's been a regular for the top 3 divisions, I'll tell you that much. Connor, Elena, Clyde, and Sally all survive, and I guess you could make the same argument for Matthew. He survives as well. Lloyd, Ross, and Sora make up the bottom half. In League 2 now, good season for Axel. He was bound to be champion within the season. We all knew that much. 7 points clear ahead of Sayo and Gordon, who both joined him in returning to League 1. Sayo after 2 seasons, Gordon after 1. Stephanie makes the playoffs along with Marty, May, and Sly. A solid debut for Marty, by the way. So it will be Stephanie versus Sly in the League 2 playoffs, and Marty versus May. Rachel, Aaron, and Nick all finish in the top 10. So that's a good seasons for all 3 of them. Yang in the top half, and Yuki, a top half finish in his Survivee League debut. So well done to Mr. Yuki Osaki, Hiroyuki, whatever you want to call him. Call him a femboy, because he actually is one, kind of. Down at the bottom, well, it's progress for Blake. She finishes 13th, nowhere near the relegation zone. 14th would be okay for Felix, but we all know what will happen next season. He's going to win the title. Tay, Manny, and Bill with decent seasons. A rough first season back for Bill. Alan, Gavin, and Riku survive another relegation battle, so that's good. 2 wins in the last 2 games for Carl keeps him in the Survivee League, so an Oldham will not happen. And Oldham was what we call a top 5 player going down to non-league. That's not happening. And Machado stays in for another season as well, so well done to both of them. It's no surprise to see Zorome getting relegated, but it is a massive shocker because with Carl getting the last 2 wins in the last 2 games, Brad drops out. Both Zorome and Brad with a combined total of 22 seasons in the Survivee League, and Brad winning League 2 in Season 9. And we will not be seeing either of them this summer. So a huge congratulations to Axel, Josh, Kat, and Sammy for winning titles this season, and we will see you all this summer for Party 7 with 2 new players, and see you in a couple of weeks for the playoffs. I know I won't be there because I'll be packing up my stuff for the next dimension. I've forgotten the words, and we will be back to normal next season. Until next time, I'm Big Jeff. Been a while since I've said that.